What if that $3,000 repair comes from the simplest things you forgot to do? No engineering degree, no weekends lost in the garage, just shockingly easy habits that take minutes and save thousands. I've lived this, not just fixed it, and this year, aside from routine servicing, I've paid nothing for major repairs. Not luck, pure discipline. That's why I'm breaking down 17 simple maintenance moves most drivers ignore until their car punishes them. Stick with me. Some of these are almost embarrassingly easy. Habit number 1. Idle correctly. If you still let your car sit and idle like it's brewing coffee, you're living in the past. That 10-minute warm-up, it died with carburetors. Modern engines are built to warm up while moving. Letting the car idle too long floods the cylinders with extra fuel, and that fuel strips oil off the cylinder walls. Thin oil can't cushion metal, so internal parts start grinding against each other long before you hear a problem. Idling also invites carbon to the party, and it never leaves quietly. Unburned fuel turns into soot that coats spark plugs, valves, piston rings, and yes, even the catalytic converter. The longer you idle, the thicker that black gunk gets, choking efficiency and shortening component life. Here's the simple rule: 30 to 60 seconds. That's it. Buckle up, set your mirrors, pick a song, then drive off gently. Keep revs low and throttle light until the engine reaches operating temperature. And let's talk money. Idling burns fuel while going nowhere, strains sensors, drains the battery, and pumps out emissions for zero benefit. Warm it up the smart way, by driving. Once your engine wakes up the smart way, there's one fluid it silently prays you keep fresh. Habit number 16. Be religious with oil change. Fresh oil lets metal parts glide like they're on ice. Old oil, that turns into sludge and starts sandpapering your engine from the inside. That's why oil changes matter, but not on some lazy one-size-fits-all schedule. Forget the myths. Not every car needs oil every 3 months. Not every engine survives 10,000 miles either. Those numbers are marketing averages, not mechanical guarantees. Your driving decides the truth. Stop-and-go traffic cooks oil fast. Towing overloads it. Heat, dust, and short trips contaminate it. If your engine never fully warms up, moisture and fuel stay trapped, quietly breaking the oil down. Meanwhile, a car driven gently once a week might go longer without issue. The calendar lies. The engine doesn't. That's why the dipstick is your best friend. Check it. Look for dark color, gritty texture, or a fuel smell. If it looks tired, it is tired. Change it. Don't wait for a dashboard light. Those warnings show up after wear has already begun. Consistent oil changes prevent sludge, protect seals, and stop those sudden $4,000 engine failures. Clean oil is great, but it's useless if it doesn't have a partner keeping the grime at bay. Habit number 15. Change the oil filter with every oil swap. There's a stubborn myth floating around that a dirty oil filter works better. That idea has wrecked more engines than hard driving ever did. A clogged filter doesn't filter. It bypasses. When that happens, dirty oil starts circulating metal shavings, carbon, and sludge straight through your engine like it's on a delivery route. Oil and filter are a package deal. One without the other is pointless. When you drain old oil, the filter has already been doing the hardest work. If the oil looks tired, the filter is exhausted. Leaving it behind is like putting clean water through a coffee filter that's already packed with mud. Filters are cheap, laughably cheap, compared to a $4,000 engine rebuild. Even high-performance engines depend on clean, unrestricted oil flow, not wishful thinking. Yes, some filters are reusable, but only for a limited lifespan and only if properly serviced. That's not a free pass to skip replacements. The rule is simple: new oil, new filter, every time. This keeps abrasive debris out, prevents sludge from forming, and protects seals and bearings. You've protected the heart, now it's time to rescue the hidden battlefield beneath your wheels. Habit number 14. Wash your undercarriage every season. The dirtiest, most dangerous part of your car is the one you never see. Road salt, mud, and grime collect underneath like a secret rust factory, quietly chewing through metal while you drive around unaware. Brake lines thin out. Suspension arms corrode. Exhaust pipes rot from the outside in. Even the frame isn't off limits. Rust doesn't announce itself, it creeps. A tiny patch today can snowball into a $1,500 repair tomorrow. Winter roads are brutal, coastal air is unforgiving, and wet climates speed everything up. Salt and sand are especially savage, turning strong steel into flaky, brittle junk. That's why undercarriage washing isn't cosmetic, it's preventative maintenance. Spray the entire underside thoroughly. Hit the wheel wells, suspension mounts, brake lines, subframes, and exhaust areas where grime loves to camp. Once per season is the bare minimum. If you deal with snow and salt, aim for monthly washes during winter. Near the ocean? Make it a year-round habit. Water is cheap, rust repairs aren't. A few minutes with a hose or pressure washer keeps brakes safer, suspension stronger, and structural parts intact. After guarding the underside, your engine deserves rhythm, not reckless bursts that burn it out. Habit number 13. Don't redline every time. Treat your car like Goldilocks. Not too timid, not too wild. The red line isn't a finish line, and babying the engine constantly isn't ideal either. Real engine health lives in the just right zone. Engines are made to move. Keep them crawling at low RPMs all the time, and carbon starts piling up on valves, pistons, and the exhaust system. That gunk slowly chokes power and kills fuel efficiency. Every now and then, the engine needs a little mid to high RPM action to burn off deposits and stay clean. But don't mistake every drive for a race. Redlining constantly is abuse. High RPMs overheat oil, stress bearings, stretch timing components, and hammer pistons. Push it too often, and you'll wear out rings, wreck valves, and slash engine life. The red zone is a limit, not a playground. The sweet spot? Drive normally, but let the revs climb occasionally. A strong pull on a highway merge or an open road burst keeps carbon in check and keeps the engine sharp. Use power wisely, treat your engine right, and it will reward you with years of smooth, reliable performance. If the thrill of revs isn't enough, there's another way to let your engine breathe and thrive. Habit number 12. Frequent long trips. Running 5 minutes to the store and 3 minutes back? Your engine hates you. It barely wakes up before it's shut down again. Oil stays thick, moisture lingers, and fuel never fully vaporizes. Sludge starts forming quietly, while your engine silently protests. Engines are designed to reach full operating temperature. That's when metal clearances settle, lubrication flows properly, and combustion cleans itself. Short trips deny all of that. Cold starts pile up, and wear multiplies. Exhaust systems aren't spared either. Condensation builds, rust creeps in from the inside out, sensors run rich longer, fuel economy tanks, and emissions spike. Batteries suffer too. Constant cold starts drain them faster than they can recharge. That's why perfectly fine batteries die out of nowhere. If the store is a stone's throw away, just walk, seriously. Your engine doesn't need that tiny trip, and your car pays the price in the long run. Stack short drives all week, and oil degrades. Engines age prematurely, and components never get a break. Cars thrive on longer drives. Short trips starve them. Give your engine a proper workout, and it will reward you with longevity, efficiency, and fewer surprise bills. Once your engine loves long journeys, don't sabotage it with parts that weren't designed for it. Habit number 11. Avoid universal or one-size-fits-all part. Your car isn't generic, so why treat it like one? Those universal, fits-everything parts might save a few bucks at checkout. Little do you know they're ticking time bombs waiting to explode under your hood. Air filters, spark plugs, sensors, even brake pads. If they aren't made for your specific engine, drivetrain, or chassis, they can wreak havoc fast. You risk misfires, rough idling, premature wear, clogged passages, and phantom error codes popping up for no reason. Some parts look identical, but engineers design tolerances down to the microns. Slap a generic part in, and suddenly your oil, fuel, or brakes are working against themselves. Bearings wear faster, sensors misread, efficiency tanks, and even a tiny mismatch in a MAF or O2 sensor can cost hundreds in wasted fuel and repairs. It's simple. Stick with OEM parts or high-quality equivalents approved for your model. Sure, they cost a little more, but that's your insurance against surprise failures, wasted cash, and unnecessary headaches. Your car deserves parts built for it, not the bargain bin gamble. Speaking of parts, there's one set under your car that quietly decides how everything rides. Habit number 10. Make your tires happy. Your car can be mechanically perfect, but if your tires aren't aligned, it'll feel like driving a drunk steering wheel. Alignment isn't just about angles. It controls how you steer, how tires wear, and even how much fuel your engine burns. A tiny misalignment can throw the whole system off. Watch for clues, inner or outer edges wearing fast, the car drifting to one side on a flat road, or a crooked steering wheel when driving straight. Ignore them, and you're signing up for faster wear and extra costs. Misaligned tires can die up to 30% sooner. That's a set meant to last 50,000 miles, biting the dust at 35,000. Your engine works harder too, burning up to 10% more fuel just to keep you moving straight. Fixing alignment isn't a garage experiment. Lasers, precision, and trained hands are needed. A professional job costs $75 to $100, a bargain compared to replacing tires early or wrecking suspension parts. Rule of thumb: check every 15,000 miles, or sooner if you hit potholes, curbs, or rough roads. Straight wheels mean smoother steering, safer handling, and longer tire life. Still with me? Your car also craves protection from the sky above. Habit number 9. Park under shade. One day of sun won't roast your paint, but hundreds of days? That's a slow, invisible assault. UV rays fade paint, crack trim, and dry out rubber seals. Dashboard plastics get brittle. Even headlights yellow and cloud. What starts as a minor cosmetic annoyance can snowball into thousands in repairs. Shade isn't just about summer either. Winter sun reflects off snow and ice, baking your car even in cold weather. Freeze-thaw cycles crack paint and accelerate rust in unprotected panels. A covered spot or carport shields your ride from both UV and extreme temperature swings, keeping the body, interior, and rubber parts healthier for years. Bonus perks: interiors stay cooler, electronics stress less, and tires aren't baking on scorching pavement. Even small gestures, like folding a sunshade or parking under a tree, can make a massive difference over time. A shade acts like preventive armor. It's free, simple, and saves money in ways your wallet will feel long before your eyes spot the damage. A little conscious parking today keeps your car looking, feeling, and running newer for longer. Shade protects today, but what about when your car sleeps for months at a time? Habit number 8. Prepare your car for long storage. Some car owners love to believe that when a car isn't running, it magically stays new. Newsflash: it doesn't. Sitting still is the slow, silent assassin of engines, tires, batteries, and every little component you've spent money keeping pristine. Long-term storage without prep is a recipe for flat tires, dead batteries, dried out seals, rust, and fuel that turns into gunk. Moisture accumulates, oil settles, brake pads stick, and rodents sometimes get ambitious. What seemed fine before storage can turn into a nightmare the moment you fire it up again. Here's how to fight back. Top off fluids, fill the gas tank to reduce condensation, and consider a fuel stabilizer. Inflate tires to the proper pressure, or use jack stands if it's sitting for months. Disconnect or maintain the battery. Cover the car with a breathable tarp to protect paint, and plug the exhaust and intake openings if possible. Give wipers a lift to avoid sticking. It is like sending your car to a luxury spa while it rests. Done right, it comes back looking and running like it never left right after. Engines need a guardian liquid to survive every heat wave and freeze. Habit number 7. Coolant flush. Don't let your engine boil over. Coolant isn't forever. It doesn't magically protect your engine for a lifetime. Heat cycles slowly turn it acidic, and over time, it stops defending your engine. Water pumps fail, seals crack, heater cores clog, head gaskets leak. Ignore it, and a single neglected system can drain $2,000 or more in an instant. Coolant does more than fight heat. It's your engine's all-season bodyguard. In the cold, it keeps passages flowing, prevents freezing, and stops corrosion from eating away vital metal. In the heat, it keeps everything cool and controlled. If you drive around 10,000 miles a year, flush coolant every 2 years. Push your car harder or drive more. Do it sooner, sometimes annually. Don't wait for a puddle or a drop in levels. Coolant doesn't vanish. Its color tells the story. Bright and clean, you're safe. Dark, rusty, murky, danger ahead. This applies to gas, diesel, hybrids, and even cars with electric water pumps. Early warnings, white smoke on cold mornings or misfires, should never be ignored. Once your fluids are healthy, there's one rookie mistake that can undo all that care instantly. Habit number 6. Don't rev the engine cold. Firing up a cold engine and stomping the gas? That's like sprinting before your blood starts flowing. Metal grinds against metal with almost zero protection. Cold oil is thick, sluggish, and hasn't reached pistons, bearings, or turbo, if you're lucky enough to have one. Every rev at this stage is instant wear. Pistons expand slower than cylinder walls. Clearances are tight, and friction spikes. Do it often, and you're looking at scored cylinders, damaged rings, and engine life chopped by tens of thousands of miles. Turbo engines hate it even more. Cold oil can't protect those high-speed bearings, and a single aggressive rev can leave permanent scars. You remember our rule of thumb: wait 30 to 60 seconds after startup. Not to warm up fully, just enough for the oil to flow. Then drive gently, keeping RPMs under 3,000 until the engine temperature rises. Light loads heat the engine faster and safer than sitting idle. Listen to your car. Some models even flash a blue coolant light, signaling, "I'm still cold, be gentle." Treat that warning seriously. After respecting the cold, beware of tricks that make your car look fast but secretly shorten its life. Habit number 5. Avoid unnecessary mods. Not every upgrade is an improvement. Some mods are trouble wearing a shiny coat. Flashy exhausts, oversized turbo kits, aggressive tuning. They might look cool, but they can quietly sabotage reliability. Every engine and drivetrain is designed for specific stresses. Push beyond that, and you're inviting premature wear, overheating, and wallet-draining repairs. Stock parts aren't boring. They're engineered for longevity. Brakes, suspension arms, and transmissions are matched perfectly to factory power. Add extreme mods, and suddenly, bearings, gears, and mounts are taking punishment. Even a harmless chip tune can shorten engine life if you haven't upgraded cooling, fuel systems, or other supporting components. It doesn't stop at the engine. Electrical mods, oversized wheels, or slammed suspensions can change handling dynamics. Sensors misread, error codes pop up, and brake or tire performance suffers. A failure in the middle of traffic isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. If you want minimal repair costs, restraint is your best friend. Upgrade only when it's tested, engineered, and proven to enhance reliability, not just speed or looks. Keep it close to stock. Fewer unnecessary mods equals fewer surprises, fewer breakdowns, and a car that actually outlives you. Feeling genius already? There's one habit that turns chaos into control: your car's personal diary. Habit number 4, keep a maintenance logbook. Your memory can fail, but a logbook never will. Every oil change, filter swap, tire rotation, and fluid flush, write it down. Date, mileage, service performed. No shortcuts. Why? Patterns tell the story your car can't. Oil disappearing too fast, tires wearing unevenly. Spot issues early, before a $1,000 repair sneaks up on you. A log turns mysterious problems into predictable maintenance. Mechanics respect a well-kept record. Walk into a shop with organized notes, and they're less likely to push unnecessary fixes. It proves you're not careless. You're an owner who knows their car inside and out. When it's time to sell, a detailed log is gold. Buyers trust documented maintenance. It shows your car was loved, cared for, and can boost resale value. You don't need a fancy system. A small notebook works, or a simple phone app. Consistency is key. Every entry is a checkpoint against surprises. This is like your car's personal diary. Track every service, respect every note, and your vehicle won't just survive. It will thrive, running smoother without surprise repair bills. When you know the story, you'll notice which hidden actors are on their last act. Habit number 3, change old parts. Some parts hide out of sight, quietly running your engine's life or threatening it. Take the timing belt, for example. It's small, hidden, and utterly critical. Ignore it, and your engine can die in seconds. When it snaps, pistons slam into valves, causing catastrophic damage. Repairs? Easily $2,000 to $5,000, or far more. Timing belts aren't immortal. Even low-mileage cars age them. Heat, oil, and everyday wear slowly weaken the material. Cracks, fraying, glazing, they're the silent screams of a part on the edge. Sometimes there's no warning at all. One moment your engine hums, the next, it's ruined. Check your replacement intervals carefully. Most cars need it between 50,000 and 100,000 miles. Age matters too. 7 to 10 years is the safe limit. Overworking your car? Replace sooner. Don't gamble just because the odometer is low. Always replace the belt and its companions. Water pump, tensioners, pulleys. Swap one and ignore the others, and you risk another catastrophic failure. Keep it in sync, and your car hums reliably. Neglect it, and even the healthiest engine can collapse in seconds. Small investment now, peace of mind forever. Almost there, but there is one invisible system that suffers every time you rush it. Habit number 2, Stop overworking the electrical system at startup. Don't be that driver who jumps in and hits every button at once. AC blasting, radio booming, headlights on, phone charging, seat warmers glowing. Your engine just woke up. The alternator hasn't even stretched yet. Who takes the hit? The battery. Every single time. At startup, it's doing the heavy lifting, cranking the engine, powering ignition, feeding electronics, pile on accessories instantly, and the battery gets drained hard. The alternator scrambles to catch up, generating heat. Heat kills battery life. That's why batteries mysteriously die every 2 to 3 years. Not bad luck, bad habits. The AC compressor is especially brutal. It steals engine power immediately. Cold starts already run rich. Add AC load and wear accelerates. Fuel economy dips, belts strain, electronics groan. Modern cars are smart, but physics still rules. Overload systems early, and components age faster than you realize. The fix? Give your car a moment. Let the idle stabilize, voltage normalize, then layer on accessories gradually. Abuse the startup, and your car won't forget. Its memory is measured in expensive repairs. At last, the ultimate guide is in your hands, if only you bothered to crack it open. Habit number 1, always refer to your car manual. 7 out of 10 drivers have the manual sitting in the glove box and have never opened it. That's like owning a treasure map and ignoring it while wandering blindfolded. Every page holds golden instructions that can save you time, money, and a ton of headaches. Your car isn't a generic machine. It's a precise system built to exact tolerances, service intervals, fluid types, torque specs, recommended tire pressures. These aren't suggestions. Ignoring them means guessing, and guessing is how avoidable repairs sneak up and drain thousands. Stripped bolts, wrong oil, skipped inspections. Each misstep chips away at reliability. The manual tells you what your car really wants. It flags when spark plugs need swapping, which fluids keep the engine and transmission happy, and even the little tricks, like how to reset maintenance lights or bleed brakes properly. Skipping it? That's how minor issues escalate into major, wallet-busting failures. Make it a habit. Read it, mark it, follow it. Treat it as a conversation with your car. The result isn't just survival, it's longevity, peak performance, and fewer roadside disasters. Follow these 17 habits, and your car rewards you with reliability and savings. Don't let neglect sneak up on you. Up next, hidden car tricks that will blow your mind. Watch before your next drive.